Bruce, Buster became only the third catcher in franchise history to drive in 100 runs in a season. At any point in the offseason, did you expect this kind of production from him this year?
Well, I mean, I did. To be honest, I mean, that's how good I think he is, and but it's been really pretty incredible how he's bounced back, from that injury, and not just do what he did, but to go out there as much as he has played. We really didn't know how much we could play him, and he's a special talent, and I'm not surprised at what he's done, and I was happy for him to get the number 100, and it's quite a milestone, especially for a catcher. Those guys have to take a lot of time off, and they get banged up pretty good back there, but he's been so consistent all year, so I'm happy for him because it's a special mark. It's not easy to do, and of course it takes some help, and that's the top of our order getting on for him, and he has a knack of driving runs.
Given how important Matt is for you guys in the next month, how important is it to see what he's done tonight in his last couple of starts?
Yeah, he's thrown the ball great, and tonight just really had command of all his pitches and pitched very efficiently, and 7 strong innings, and he could have kept going, but that was far enough. That's about where we wanted to get him, and what a great job he did, and really got us going with the bat too, leading off with the base hit there, and to get a rally going, and a great game for Matty, and he's had a great year, and it's good to see him throw the ball like this.
More on Cain, he worked around 3 inning opening errors, so can you just talk about his focus on the mound and something like that?
He does a great job of that. I mean, he's had to deal with a lot, since he's been up here. Tough losses, and never says a word, and when there's an error, he doesn't get distracted. In fact, if anything, he tries to pick them up. He knows they're trying out there, and he never makes excuses, and that's what you hope a pitcher does when you make a few errors like we did tonight. Is they bow their neck and make pitches and keep pitching out there, keep grinding, and that's what he's so good at. He has a great focus you like out there, and he did it again tonight.
Miley's probably one of the top rookies in the league. What kind of approach did the hitters manage to maintain?
Well, he's had a great year. Good young talent, and these guys did a good job of really using the whole field, and just keeping the line moving, as we say. And he's a tough left-hander. They have a great staff over there, and some really good young arms, and he's one of them. And you have to work it out when you're facing them. And these guys really thought they grinded out the bats pretty good off them.
Bruce, you said a couple of days ago that that you were thankful that this year you got to crash in through the front door rather than in 2010 where it kind of came down to the wire. And I was wondering, just comparing the two teams, this year do you feel that the team is healthier and better prepared to come into the playoffs?
Well, I mean, I think in 2010 we were prepared to go to the playoffs. It's just, it was, just a tighter race there. We were back quite a few games there in August, and we had a battle our way back, and this team got hot at the right time. And they've done a great job of keeping their focus. And really 2 different clubs. In 2010 we probably had more power, but we're more athletic and all around, and a team that really does a lot of little things well, which we have to do, and that's what they've done all year. But the fact that we clinch early does allow you to do some things, whether limit pitches or get some guys off the field. But it's a similar club in the fact that they're so unselfish, and that they're just playing so well together, and they pull for each other. And this club has a lot of character, and they showed it through all the ups and downs this year.
Hey, Bruce, what do you think is the main difference between the Pablo now that he's so productive with the Pablo like a month ago?
Well, you know what? He seems stronger. seems like the time that has happened since his surgery there, and he's gotten consistent at bats, and so he's a good hitter. I mean, he can hit any pitch, and sure, he's aggressive up there, but he has that ability to expand the zone. But I think more than anything, the hand's gotten stronger, the consistent bats. We had to put him on a DL a couple times, and it's not easy to hit major league pitching when you're not out there every day and have the setbacks that he's had. But now that he's been out there, you see him more and more comfortable on both sides. And so he's a talent. He can hit, we know it, and now it's starting to surface.
Hey Bruce, Brandon Crawford had a couple errors tonight, but he had something like 3 in the last 7 games before that. What's been your overall impression of how he's handled that important position for you, maybe even playing himself into Gold Glove consideration?
Yeah, he's really, he's played as well, I think, as any shortstop in the league. That's how good he's played. And yeah, he had a couple errors today. I think the line drive was moving quite a bit there, and the other ball, his feet got tangled, but he's really grown as a player, and you can see his confidence grown as the year went, and he's handled a lot of things thrown at him, especially early in the season. And this game's not easy when things aren't going well, but he's got that mental toughness you like from a player, and he kept going out there and doing what we were hoping. That's continue to make progress, and on both sides. I mean, he gives you good at bats, and of course, great defense. And he's athletic, and he's just made some great plays that have saved many games for us.